When a woman experiences oral stimulation with clear consent, comfort, and emotional safety, her response is not merely physical, it is deeply psychological. The female brain plays a powerful role in shaping how pleasure, trust, and connection are experienced. From a psychological perspective, when a woman feels wanted, respected, and emotionally secure, her brain releases key chemicals. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, fosters closeness, warmth, and emotional attachment. Dopamine, linked to pleasure and motivation, helps her feel relaxed, open, and present in the moment. The most important factor is not the act itself, but how she feels about it. When she feels safe, respected, emotionally connected, and free from pressure, her mind and body are more likely to respond positively. When she feels uncomfortable, rushed, disrespected, or pressured, her brain may activate stress responses instead. This can lead to emotional withdrawal, anxiety, or physical discomfort, even if the act is commonly associated with intimacy. Psychology shows that women's arousal is strongly influenced by emotional context, past experiences, mood, and trust in a partner, not just physical stimulation. This is why consent and communication are essential. Many women associate intimate acts with being valued and cared for, when those acts are performed patiently and attentively. Feeling listened to and understood often increases emotional closeness more than any physical technique. Not all women respond the same way. Psychology emphasizes individual differences shaped by culture, upbringing, personal beliefs, and boundaries. What feels pleasurable or meaningful to one woman may feel neutral or unwanted to another. A woman's response depends on her mind as much as her body. Healthy intimacy is built on open conversation, mutual respect, emotional awareness, and clear consent. When these elements are present, intimacy supports emotional well-being, deepens connection, and strengthens relationships. When they are missing, even well-intended actions can have the opposite effect. In psychology, the real power lies not in the act itself, but in understanding, empathy, and respect. Extending this further, psychological research highlights that the quality of the relationship outside the bedroom directly shapes what happens inside it. Emotional safety is not created in a single moment, but is built over time through consistent attunement, reliability, and respect for boundaries. When a woman feels emotionally held, meaning her partner responds to her cues with care rather than pressure, her nervous system remains in a state of calm connection, which allows desire to emerge naturally. Another important concept is the distinction between spontaneous and responsive desire. Many women do not experience sudden, unexplained arousal. Instead, their desire arises in response to feeling desired, cherished, and emotionally engaged. This means that intimacy often begins long before any physical act. It begins with feeling seen, valued, and emotionally prioritized throughout the day. Past experiences also play a significant role. Psychology acknowledges that trauma history, previous relationship patterns, and early attachment styles influence how a woman experiences physical intimacy. For some, feeling safe enough to be vulnerable requires deliberate patience and reassurance. A partner who approaches intimacy with curiosity rather than assumption, and who remains open to feedback without defensiveness, creates the conditions for trust to deepen. Lastly, the cultural narratives women absorb can affect their psychological experience. Messages about how their bodies should look, how they should behave, or what they should enjoy can create internal pressure that blocks authentic connection. True intimacy requires unlearning these external expectations and creating a private space where both partners can express genuine desires without judgment. When all of these factors are honored, emotional safety, responsive desire, respect for individual history, and freedom from external pressure, intimacy becomes not just a physical act, but a profound expression of mutual care and psychological well-being.